Hello everybody, it's TannerFishies here, back again with a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video we are going to be discussing the potential ending for Ninjago as we know it, and why so many people think it's going to be Season 16 coming out in the summer of 2022. Whether you call it Season 15 or Season 16, I don't really care, but one thing that I've noticed throughout the entirety of the Ninjago community is just how many people are looking forward to this upcoming Ninjago storyline, especially following the multitude of Ninjago leaks that we got over this past weekend. Obviously, with the leaks in question, there are several things that a lot of people have been discussing, one of which being the potential ending of Ninjago, and that ending coming sooner than we think, that ending being this upcoming season. In today's video, I would like to give my thoughts on this overall subject, talk about the ending of Ninjago and what exactly I think about all of that kind of stuff, and whether or not I think it will be happening during Season 16. Before we begin today's video though, I do need to give a couple of quick disclaimers. Obviously, this video will in fact contain minor spoilers for the upcoming Ninjago Season 16 story, or at least judging from what we can see from the promo bricks leaks that we got over this past weekend. And for a second quick disclaimer, promo bricks is a very reliable source, but sometimes their information is not 100% correct. There might be a couple of minor differences between what the leaks say and what the final product ends up being, so just keep that in mind as we continue forward as well. So the Ninjago spoilers from promo bricks that we got over this past weekend include a very brief line about a reboot of Ninjago coming in 2023, and that the 2022 storyline, the Season 16 story, will be the final season of this current Ninjago saga, which does line up with previous statements made from Ninjago series co-creator Tommy Andreasen, where he mentioned that Season 16, or whatever you want to call the summer 2022 season, would be a conclusion of sorts. But judging from the promo bricks leaks, it seems like maybe the conclusion that was being referred to is actually a conclusion of the Ninjago story as we know it. Also talking about the promo bricks descriptions, there has been a lot of talk about the endgame Ninjago season, and when you take a look at everything that will be in Season 16, I guess I can kind of see that playing out. We have various villains like the Skull Sorcerer, Esphira, Pythor, Harumi, and potentially now even the Overlord coming back, and the ninja will be getting golden power, golden wings, golden dragons are going to be a thing. This very much seems like a final battle type season, and it's being referred to constantly by various Ninjago leakers as the endgame season. Meaning what exactly? Well, right off the bat, that sounds like this could be the end of the Ninjago story, and it will finally give us a wrap-up for these current characters. Again, I don't think it's going to be the conclusion of all of Ninjago, don't get me wrong there, but I do think in terms of this being a conclusion to the ninja's story, the ninja that we know and love and have been following over these past several years, yeah, that does seem fairly likely to me. However, like I said, I don't think this will be the end of the Ninjago series as we know it, because the Ninjago storyline will still be continuing into the future. Again, we do have content confirmed for 2023 for Ninjago, but if this new season is going to be a conclusion to the ninja story, then what exactly will the 2023 story be? Well, according to promo bricks, as mentioned, a reboot. I'm not sure if the Ninjago series would go the route of completely rewriting the entire Ninjago storyline, starting from scratch but changing things up a little bit. I don't think rewriting the entire Ninjago story from scratch would be a good idea for obvious reasons, so instead of the Ninjago series experiencing a hard reboot starting from square one and rewriting the entire Ninjago world from there, maybe they could do a soft reboot or a soft continuation. I'm specifically referring to the idea that the Ninjago Season 16 story will conclude the story of our current group of ninja, and then following the storyline in 2023, maybe we could start fresh with a new batch of characters, a new Ninjago ninja team, if you will. These characters could be related to the old ninja, which I would definitely prefer, or they could be brand new characters altogether, new elemental masters, not belonging to any of the previously established elements. If I were to have my way in this entire thing, I would make this new generation, again, related to the older generation. Maybe the ninja's children, maybe something else in that regard. That's been my dream ending of Ninjago for quite some time. And I've always said, if you want to end the Ninjago story on that note, you could always leave it open for a future series following this new group of characters. And from what it sounds like, if the Ninjago series will end the storyline of our current ninja in 2022 with Season 16, 2023 could open up brand new with a new batch of characters. We've seen similar LEGO themes do this before, such as Bionicle, swapping out the main characters every couple of years to keep things fresh and interesting. Ninjago did that once before by changing up the ninjas' designs, making them look a little bit more new, making them appear more fresh, more distinct, giving Ninjago a complete overhaul, so to speak. And if LEGO and the Ninjago team wanted to do that for a second time, what would be better, changing the designs again, or giving us brand new characters? But for now, if the Ninjago reboot is that, if it's that kind of story, I'd personally be okay with that. You could still keep the older ninja around while focusing on a new batch of fresh young faces. There's also the option of the Ninjago series being rebooted in the sense that maybe it won't have a TV show anymore. Just because the TV show ends doesn't mean the actual Ninjago line has to end either, and honestly I don't think it will. If the Ninjago TV show ever does come to a solid close, I don't feel like the actual sets will ever end. Ninjago right now is considered to be an evergreen theme according to LEGO, which means that it's going to be one of those themes that essentially sticks around forever unless profits are super pitiful. With that being said, if the Ninjago series does not have a TV show but only has sets and maybe a couple of short films every now and then just to keep the media side of things rolling, I could see that happening too. The Ninjago series could totally be an all legacy all the time type of thing. That would be a good way to keep the Ninjago series going and still tackle older concepts without feeling the need to constantly be creating a new narrative for a TV show based on each new wave of sets. I feel like this option though would definitely make a lot of people more angry. If the Ninjago series will continue with a new batch of characters while still keeping in continuity with the current established story, I think that would go over fairly well for a lot of Ninjago fans that have already been watching the show for years, but a Ninjago reboot that strictly focuses on comedic short films just to promote the new line of sets that are going to be coming out every so often, I think that would be more of an insult to Ninjago fans personally. So I hope the Ninjago series does not go in that direction, but either way, no matter what happens, the Ninjago Season 16 story could very well be the end of the Ninjago storyline as we know it right now. If it were up to me and if I were to have my way, like I said, I would definitely reboot the show with new characters, a new cast of ninja, maybe some brand new elemental masters, who's to say, but ideally I kind of just don't want the story to end at all. I really like our current group of ninja. We've been following them for years, ever since 2011, and it would feel kind of weird to have Ninjago without them being the main characters. Again, with a reboot you could still have those characters around and maybe have them be senseis or masters to this new generation, but it wouldn't really be the same and it would definitely take some getting used to. I'm not saying a reboot is a bad idea by any means, I'm just saying that I hope the Ninjago series that we know right now gets a solid ending and these characters get a solid send-off that is both respectful and necessary for these characters. So thanks a lot for watching today's video, you guys. That'll pretty much wrap it up from my thoughts here today. Just a video going over the potential ending of the Ninjago series as we know it and what I would personally like to see for a type of conclusion. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about all of this, and do you believe that Season 16 will truly bring about an ending to the Ninjago series as we know it right now? And if Ninjago will get a continuation into the future, what do you expect it to be? Leave all your thoughts down below in the comments, you guys, and hopefully you enjoyed today's video. That'll pretty much wrap it up from my thoughts here today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and as always, check out the links down below in the description for my other forms of social media. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Once again, you guys, my name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.